So hello YouTube. In today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to raise your KD, get high kill streaks, overall do much better in the game than you probably have been. So unfortunately in this gameplay, unfortunately it's not a flawless nuclear again, but I do really well, and I do get some of my high streaks, so yeah, it's a good gameplay overall. So basically I'm just going to be going over how and to get high streaks in general and how to raise your KD. First of all, one of the biggest things but that turns your KD is your playstyle. You can either rush, like I'm gonna go over two of them, like rushing and camping. They're both they're opposites of each other, and they do very different things. So first, let's go over rushing. Rushing is when you run around the map pretty much non-stop, and probably use something lightweight like an SMG or a shotgun or something like that. And rushing, it's most of the time is just gonna get you killed. Honestly, just. I mean, yeah, sure, like, it's, like, maybe more exciting, but I mean, given how, like, much camping goes on sometimes in Call of Duty, like, campers always have the advantage, so if you try to rush a camper, you're most likely gonna lose. Also, like, it is very hard to get streaks in Black Ops 2, specifically rushing. Like, I can do that in maybe Black Ops 1, maybe run around with an assault rifle or something. But in this game, no, the streaks are way too high. You have to get way too many kills to actually get your streaks. Like, for example, the dogs in this game are 17 kills. In Black Ops 1, 11. So, obviously, there's a big difference there. So, I mean, you're going to need to change up your strategy. You can camp. Like, you don't need a shield camp like I am, but that just kind of helps me because it helps me with a lot of BS in this game. Like, it's harder for snipers to get me, harder for shotguns to get me. Okay, so let's go over camping a little bit. So camping is just usually just holding down one area. Like, I don't corner camp most of the time. I just hold down an area and let the enemy come to me. That way the gunfights are always on my terms. And I usually get my streaks. Like most games, I will get my streaks. So basically, if you know where to hold a position to hold off, like a Nuketown or this alleyway, but this alleyway is only good if you have a shield, or if you're at the back of the map like a sniper, just laying prone. See, I get my orbital visa. Another good area is the house, and you don't necessarily need a shield for that, but shields are always helpful. So basically, like, you don't need a camp, but camping does work. You just need to play more tactical, more strategic, like less aggressively, because rushing gets you killed. Like especially aggressive rushing, it will get you killed. Like, you see, I'm almost at my dogs here, and
check your timeline.
I think many of you out there want to get higher streaks like the dogs or the swarm or something, and you want to get them consistently. Well, this is how you do it. This is the easiest way to get it, like with a shield, but you can absolutely get it with no shield, like just using a normal like class, like an assault rifle or something. But I wouldn't use SMGs because, I mean, you shouldn't be rushing. Because if you rush, I mean, you can only really hope to get the small streaks. Because you're gonna be killed, too often.
Get ready for the next one. Demolition.
Okay, another thing about killstreaks I just remembered is that if you want to like do well with them, like this isn't necessarily how to get them. This is just how to make them work. They need to work together, otherwise it's kind of a waste.
Friendly canine unit in your AO.
Oh, by the way, in demolition I wouldn't hide back there because lightning strikes always get me. Yeah, it's a pretty stupid move on my part, but the killstreak have to coordinate with each other. So let me explain how my killstreaks coordinate, so you guys can get an understanding about how your killstreak should coordinate. So I'm running this game. I always run the orbital VSAT, the VTOL warship, and the canine unit. Okay, so the orbital VSAT helps me get my streaks. It allows me to see the enemy exactly where they are in real time, not like UAV. and they can't hide from it. Like they can't. It's like if they put ghost on, it doesn't matter. They can't hide. Plus, it helps my team out. They get kills, I get assists. So it's kind of it's a win-win situation, really. Especially when you're playing with the party. They'll appreciate the VSAT. Okay, let me explain my VTOL. So my VTOL is good for trapping them in their spawn. It just gets me a lot of kills in general. And the dogs also get me a lot of kills, but the dogs can't be shot down or anything like that. So that's another benefit. And plus they get people inside of buildings, because some people, well, they'll hide in buildings, they'll sit in corners. But because when you have your VTOL up and then you can't get any kills with your VTOL, the K9 will get them inside to the buildings. It's kind of like the chopper gunner dog setup from Black Ops 1. It's basically the same idea. And here I just get, yeah, this guy just spams the trigger with his SVU and kills me. Yeah, so you just gotta be careful with that, because, well, your main threat here is, like, in Black Ops 2 is probably gonna be snipers, like, when you're camping, snipers, shotguns. That guy's trying to spray. Wait, I just wait for him. Yeah, you gotta wait for you to let their guard down sometimes, or reload, or... Because snipers have the advantage a lot of the times. Look, see, I'm waiting for him to get distracted, kinda. Because snipers have the advantage a lot of the time. Even when you're behind a shield. So you just gotta be careful. And then here they get a VTOL, you don't want to go out in the open. You want to stay inside the house, because in Nuketown, if you get killed out of the house, you're gonna spawn in the backyard and you're gonna be killed over and over again. There's nothing you can really do. So you want to stay out of its line of sight. Like, you don't have to stay in a corner or anything, but just stay out of its line of sight. Stay away from doorways and windows that's facing.
UAV inbound.
But if you die, here, if I had died here, like someone shot me or sniped me or something, I would have just left the game or something, because honestly, like, you get spawn trapped in Nuketown so easily. You're gonna take so many deaths just. Yeah, you gotta watch that ladder area too. I often get killed by their rushers just going up there. Shotguns or SMGs and stuff like that.
Hostile war machine deployed.
And surprisingly, we actually could detonate the bomb. Did that, but I wouldn't recommend playing the objective when they have killstreaks up. I mean, I'll see a lot of people run out for flags and bombs and everything. When I have streaks out, and it's like, really? It's like, you know, I have a VTOL up and you're just gonna get killed over and over again. And even if you do cap B flag or something, one of my teammates is just gonna go over there and recap it. So it's like, there's no point in playing the objective when you have streaks up like that.
Bomb deactivated.
So yeah, anyway, about getting high KD and stuff, you want to avoid taking stupid deaths, like enter gunfights you know you can't win, like against a sniper maybe. Because the sniper is already scoped in on your position. You don't want to enter that one because you're probably going to lose. And that's one of the reasons I have a shield, is to protect against snipers and stuff. Just to protect against enemies in general. Okay, so yeah, here I'm just staying around here looking for enemies. Like, you don't, by the way, another thing is about camping, you gotta switch up your tactics. I can't stay behind the shield all the time, because people will start getting used to that, and like when they come around the bus or anything, they'll have their sights up right onto the top of the shield. So I usually go to the corner. Sometimes I go to the corner of the window there and look over there, and like it works pretty well. And also, if you start getting shot at from some random direction, you don't even know where, like, or you're about to lose a gunfight, just crouch behind the shield. Or actually crouch, or better yet, go prone. That'll help you avoid taking enemy fire. And basically, just stay alive. You basically just gotta stay alive, and which is why I don't recommend rushing, because rushing, you know, if you get a few kills, you take a death. You get a few kills, you take a death. And you can't do that in this game. Because if you die off your streak, you die off your streak. You don't.
It's too close. Fight
It's not like you
harder.
can just restart from back from where you were. You have to go start all the way over again. And given how expensive the streaks are in this game, it's like, why?
Hostile UAV above.
It's like, I don't know what their Treyarch was thinking when they made the streaks cost as much. Like 17 kills for a dog, for dogs, really. Like
Hostile care package
basically
inbound.
about 12 and a half kills for a VSAT. It's like essentially the Blackbird. It's like, really.
Good job, SEALs. Get ready for the next round.
As you can see here, I got 65. I'm only 65-4, but I do manage to get 100.
Demolition.
This gameplay, I got a pretty good round on overtime, and as you can see, I'm pretty close to my VSAT.
Protect the objectives.
See, this is another spot I like. To see the alleyway, I can see that,
Little VSAT
and see that's the reason I always run Flak Jacket. Look, if I didn't have Flak Jacket, that would have got me killed. I see my VSAT. This guy's coming here. Got this guy.
Bomb online.
And then, like, you don't want to stay in any one spot too long, so, like, I see that spot, like, snipers are going to start aiming over there, and it's like, I know, I'm not going to deal with that. See, that guy engineer on or something, he's running at me, just kind of stupid. So you see right here, they have the bomb right now, and I just completely turned the tide of this game. Like, if I didn't call this in, we would have lost, probably, because the enemies were pushing my teammates way too far back.
Good effects. Target destroyed.
Charges diffused.
See, now I got them in the spawn trap. No, knowing exactly where they spawn is very helpful, because if they spawn back at the backyard, usually in demolition, unless, like, you got enemies, unless you got, like, friendlies in their spawn, they'll start, the spawn will flip. That's, like, pretty much the only reason. Spawn will flip, not.
Good strike.
I mean, I could sit back here all day with my VTOL and, like, get them. And the spawn still wouldn't flip, but
Good hits.
yeah, the only form of spawn protection they have is no red box around them.
Good effects. Target destroyed.
I mean, it's not like the damage reduction thing like there's in Ghost, the Hilo pilot.
Package inbound.
Makes it overall, it just makes the VTOL a better streak. Okay, so the gameplay's about to end, so yeah. So by the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, go check out the Camp God on YouTube. He's a good friend of mine, and he does commentaries and gameplay similar to mine. So as you can see, guys, I broke 104. Like and subscribe.